overhaul the city. For those of you that are from the area, you know that Lincoln, Clyburn, Elston, Old Route 66, these are annoying and diagonal. Why didn't they perfect them to 100%? These are trade routes that are just too important to be eliminated during the perfection of the grid. We just had to leave them there. They were considered too important, and that's why they're still there. Fort Dearborn, well, let's talk about what's actually there, and that's the London House. The London House is from 1923 by Alfred L. Schuler, and it's in the Beaux-Arts style. It's hyper-decorated, plain Jane stack of floors, and then hyper-decorated top with a nice classic ornament. Now, what was here before? Well, from 1803 to 1830s, the late 1830s, Fort Dearborn was here. Fort Dearborn is the first red star on the Chicago flag. We must remember Fort Dearborn for a couple of important reasons. One of them would be the American soldiers that gave their lives defending a wagon circle in the War of 1812. Never forget Fort Dearborn. Another reason we must remember Fort Dearborn is its association with the federal government's attempted eradication of Native Americans to this area, specifically Potawatomi. We are on Potawatomi land. That is confusing. It was confusing for me at one point. What does that mean? And I'm going to break it down really simply. At one time, Potawatomi lived in this area peaceably, for the most part, and the federal government offered them 25% of the state of Iowa and thousands of dollars in cash and annuities to move to Iowa. They never received that part of the deal. So that means this land still belongs to them. Does that make sense? That's why we're on Potawatomi land. We said, go over there and we'll give you this. They went over there, and then we said, go to Oklahoma. So we didn't stay good on our deal. Now, Fort Dearborn, first red star on the Chicago flag. I even introduced you to the Chicago flag. Some of you might know it. Cool, brass one. Well, there's one at the front of the Wendella. It's 3 white stripes, 2 blue stripes, and 4 red stars. And Fort Dearborn is the first of those red stars. Now, folks, we are making a quick pit stop. But I want to talk about the name on this bridge. Jean-Baptiste Fondou-Sable. This was a Creole man. His father was French, West European. His mother was West African. A great educated guess would be that he comes from Haiti, but we're really not sure. Jean-Baptiste Fondou-Sable is important because he was the first person to stay here permanently. He said, I like the spot. I'm gonna live here for a little while. He ended up staying 11 years. He met his love, Katiwaha. They were married. They had children. They ran a homestead, which is like a farm business. It was pretty good for about 11 years. Jean-Baptiste Fondou-Sable was eliminated from the historical record.